One thing about this generation is that you people have ruined dating. I've been seeing videos called Dating Wrapped 2025. And there was one girl who said she went out with about 22 guys this year on first dates, and then 15 of the guys made it to the second date. And during the second date, majority of the dates were Netflixes and chills. Second date, Netflixes and chills with 15 guys. And then the third date, I think about 10 made it to the third round. And I'm just like, you know what's crazy to me is that you did Netflixes and chills with 15 guys in 1 year. Like, and then on top of that, she said she received over 35,000 rands in the money she received from these guys. Like,
Why American men don't want to date American women anymore. A little disclaimer, I do live in the US for the past 7 years. 1. Some American men feel that American women are very entitled. They feel that many American women expect a partner who fit a specific ideal. He has to be smart, attractive, successful, fit. They believe that many American women have unrealistic expectations. They expect their partners to do everything, and they expect their partners to put their needs above their own. 2, because of the rise of radical feminism, there is a loss of femininity among American women, and they even started to adopt some masculine traits. 3. Opportunistic behavior. A big percentage of divorces are initiated by women, and usually is because they prioritize their career and personal growth over their family life. And a lot of men also express some frustration because they feel that there is a lack of commitment and loyalty among American women. And that is why a lot of American men are now dating non-American women, because they believe that non-American women tend to prioritize mutual respect, shared values, and commitment.
See, the problem is dudes used to like taking women on dates and stuff, but they started seeing how rigged it became when certain dudes did not have to do that because they either look real good or they had money. So when dudes started seeing like, damn, like I gotta put all this effort in, take you on a date, do all this type of stuff, but this dude is just hitting you up late at night, asking you what you're doing, and you say nothing, and you let him crack, like easy. So dudes started seeing stuff like that and seeing how easy some of these girls just be going and stuff. It made them like not want to take girls out, cause this is how dudes started thinking. Like they're thinking, I'm taking you out, buying you this, buying you that, and we go out to get some food or something, and after we done with that, she probably just give you a hug or something like that, and then when she leave, she going to see some other dude that just letting him hit. So it's like, damn, you putting all that effort in and everything, and these dudes over here is not doing any of that, or he got more money or whatever, and he getting to do whatever with her. So it just made dating seem like a dude is getting the short end of the stick, and somebody else who looked better than him or got more money or whatever is getting what he want. So it just, that's how it is, unfortunately. It's just like you gotta play the game or don't.
Take care of the man that takes care of you. There's so much advice on the internet telling women to, play men, get that money, do that, whatever. You gonna do that. But when you have a good man, make sure you take care of him. Make sure he is fed. Make sure his mental health is right. Make sure that he is working out. Make sure that he is not drained. Make sure that his back is rubbed. Make sure that he has a home cooked meal every day if that's what he wants. Don't be spending all his money while he's high and dry and broke and you loaded over there. I feel like we have gotten to this mentality of like the rappers, girlfriends, and baby mamas, and everybody want that kind of lifestyle. Women who are actually looking for a partner. If you are looking for marriage and happiness and stability and companionship, you cannot be selfish. Now, if that man ain't worth nothing and you just getting what you can out of the situation, then by all means, do you, boo. But if that man makes sure that you are respected, happy, taken care of, have all the nice things that you like, you need to make sure that he gets the same in return. I feel like this is why a lot of men are getting to the point where they're saying like marriage is no point for men. What are they getting out of marriage? And it's the same way for women. They feel like they're not getting certain things out of a marriage. But speaking from a perspective of having a good man that takes care of you, it has to be reciprocated. Don't be selfish, please. Not with a good man.
Why don't men take us out on dates anymore? What happened to chivalry? Because 9 times out of 10, it's so unfortunate. 9 times out of 10, when we do that and we are chivalrous and we have to go out of our way financially, physically, pick you up, all that, and then end up finding out that Tyrone is over there clapping your cheeks rent free, hasn't done shit for you, and you're out here consistently opening your legs for at least one guy on your little single girl roster, and he's again not doing shit for you. Why should we have to do shit for you? Just being honest, this is how men think. Like, let's flip the roles. If would you do something for a man and you get nothing at the end of it except a hug and a kiss and a bye, and then he goes and sleeps with another woman? How would you feel? How would you feel? Now, for the ladies that are legitimately not, completely celibate, for the guy that's actually doing stuff, you ain't gonna open your legs until a man actually shows you and gives you a reason to do so. Great. Y'all are worth the date, but it's so hard to find girls like that. Let's be real.
I swear to you, you get the best version of a girl when you treat them like shit. Like, I swear to God, y'all, it might not make no sense. It might not make no sense, but I promise you, all that little lovey-dovey shit, and they gonna take that shit for granted.
This right here is the biggest reason why a lot of men are giving up on dating, quitting dating, and going their own way. And you know what? I can't even blame a lot of guys, because a lot of guys don't have it in them to treat women badly. What she means by treating women badly is being that dickhead that women love, right? You guys always know about this whole bad boy that women love. Who's this bad boy women love? See, growing up, I've always seen what this woman was saying in the first clip to be true. It's the guys that were the drug dealers, the guys that were the gangbangers, the guys that were always like emotionally unavailable. Those are the guys that the women loved, right? And I still see it to this day. For the most part, are there exceptions? Sure, but exceptions don't disprove a rule. You understand? The guy who the woman is always constantly thinking about or wanting to go after or obsessed with is the guy that's not giving her that treatment she says she wants. She says she wants a guy who responds quickly. She says she wants a guy who takes her out on dates. She says she wants a guy who gives her flowers. She says she wants a guy who treats her right. But why is it she responds to the guy who does the opposite? That makes me so mad. That makes me so mad. And you know what? A lot of guys have figured this out, that when you're that quote unquote nice guy, right, all you're gonna do is get used. All you're gonna do is not get the right treatment from a lot of women. Not all, by the way, because there are women out here who do have sense. There are women out here who want to be treated right. There are women out here who want what they say they want because they know what they want, right? But a lot of them don't. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why a lot of guys are quitting on dating, and I can't blame them. You feel me? What do you think about this?
All right, ladies, let's talk about why men do not court anymore. Let's go. The reality is that modern feminism in a lot of ways had us as women take a gamble, and we lost. We took the bait that being sexually promiscuous and having no standards and no self-respect was cool and in. We decided that we would give men access to our bodies and our time and our energy without them having to put in any effort. We have allowed men to do the bare minimum for so long, and we still give them benefits that they don't deserve. And so now men are following suit, and we are confused as to why this is happening. It's okay to want a man to lead and to court you, but you have to understand that we collectively as women set the tone. So if the tone of the dating market is that all women are easy now and that men can pretty much get whatever they want and do whatever they want and still get access to us, then that's what the majority of men are going to do. There are plenty of men who are good men who love women and respect women and honor women. But even those men, if they are single and there are women out there that are throwing it at them, they're going to catch it. So just ask yourself, what kind of woman are you? And are you contributing to the problem? Are you the kind of woman who is allowing men to be low vibrational and contributing to this idea that all women have low standards and that men can do the bare minimum and get away with it? Or are you a woman who's leading by example and challenging other women around you to do the same by operating from a place of self-dignity, self-respect, values, standards, strong boundaries, a woman who knows her worth? Before we start whining and complaining about what they aren't doing, let's take a look at what it is that we are doing.
So I'm out having dinner with my girl, and I want y'all to just notice something. There's women, all eating there. They're everywhere. Oh my God. I am seeing something, a trend. Girls are all going out with their girlfriends. There's not like one date.
All right, real quick, man. Yo, what did y'all do? How is it a whole restaurant full of females and not one dude? I'm not gonna lie, son. I am scared. I am petrified for the future. Nobody goes on dates no more. Like, let's go get some coffee. Let's go have dinner. Maybe catch a movie. Damn. They all just DM and get straight to the fucking. I used to be excited to go on a date. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. I making sure the fit was straight. I smell nice. I know she gonna be bad. Like, it's gonna be a vibe. Y'all done scarred them boys, man. Damn. You ask where the dudes at, I'm telling you. They in the goulash. They just caught 20 kills and then got bodied.
Men are giving up on dating. And one of the reasons why is because of women's expectations. One of the main reasons why women have such unrealistic expectations is because of social media, and let me tell you why. So women are often fueled by what they see on social media. It seems like everywhere you look online, there are images of perfect couples, luxury, exotic vacation, lavish gifts, and this is very, very toxic because this is not even real. It's just social media. And these things create an unrealistic standard for women because they expect that from a partner. And men feel like they need to be wealthy or constantly shower women with gifts to be able to measure up. And it's a lot of pressure. It can leave men thinking that they'll never be able to meet these expectations. And as a result, men are just giving up on dating because they feel like they can compete against those fantasy relationships that we see online. And I think it's very, very dangerous because it can lead to self-esteem issues as men feel like they're never gonna be good enough. And this can result in anxiety, depression. So yeah, it's a very, very concerning problem.